Five. Welcome back to the Love Below on 91.9 The Buzz. This is Demo in the studio with
Sunshine B.
Your girl Mola and Quita B.
Good
Yeah.
God in the building. So we left off talking about culture, and then I said we were going to go back to the citizenship test. We will after the next break. I forgot about global engagement. That was my bad. So we're going to start off talking about global engagement. And one, I want you guys to kind of give me a definition of what global engagement is, and then I'm going to give you some questions that'll help shape that definition. So, since Mo Love just got here, we're going to ask her first. What is global engagement to you?
That's what we've been feeling all the show.
Yes. Global engagement. Can I have a definition, please?
Like, yeah.
Can you use it?
But I will give you some, I'll catch you up
Can you
on
use-
what
yes,
we've missed.
yes, yes. Can you-
So we started talking about global citizenship and what it means to be a global citizen, and then we kind of moved into the difference between globalism and globalization. And then we talked about the different cultures that you align yourself with, the ones that you feel, thank you, ascribe to, and then how that affects your interactions with other people. So looking at it from a global standpoint, what does it mean to be engaged globally?
Okay. I feel like me being I guess, a martyr for this whole conversation, this topic of conversation, because
You know how to talk about global stuff.
yeah, I mean, I have a very eclectic amount of friends who are global from all over the world, different parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and that's the kind of community that I grew up in. I went to a very diverse elementary school, high school, and so on and so forth. So I have a lot of friends who reach from every part of the globe. So when you say, do I think that it's important? Yeah.
Okay.
Safe choice.
For the simple fact that, we don't all think alike, but the ways that we do think alike, I find it to be, I find it to be very flattering how, even though we're from different parts of the world, we still have some similarities throughout,
So-
each other.
Given the fact that you interact with a lot of people from different places, that is in and of itself a part of globalization, the formation of a global culture that kind of transcends national boundaries.
Right.
So how can you, I guess, be involved in making sure that that continues to grow and that people that aren't necessarily in your group of friends can form those types of friendships?
Well, I mean, the way I keep in touch with most of my friends is, through the number one network, which is, of course, the internet, with programs like Ubu and Skype and, all the other phone applications like Tango and, FaceTime. You can reach out, you can make your own groups, things like Ustream and stuff like that. You can do things that way to reach out, have certain forums, they are friends, you know what I'm saying? And you learn a lot through the eyes of others. And I've always been open to learning about different cultures because you never know what you can learn from one culture and then adapt to your own and use it. And it works.
Cool. Sunshine B.
She said everything.
Did I really? I tried to
Say
say
what I was
everything.
gonna say, but
Okay.
That was my Miss
I mean,
America.
I would say like global engagement. Yeah, thank you. Would be interacting with different people throughout the world and not staying inside the box, but going outside your box, outside your comfort zone and getting to know other people and other cultures, and being involved in those that would be my definition of global engagement.
Okay. And since we have that kind of going, we want to talk about, well, in the class that I'm working in, one of the examples of global engagement that we had for students was study abroad programs.
Yeah.
So
Oh God, which I didn't.
If-
get into.
if you were able to participate in a study abroad program, where would you want to study and why? And we're going to start with FDOT.
F. Where would you like to study the most? You in America right now.
Which one?
Chill.
Why? Quita B, since we didn't hear from you last time, where would you like to study?
I think
Italy? Why?
because my boss is like, we get a lot of work from there, and they have, I think, for as far as research goes, which is what I like to do, they have a lot of open opportunities for research in the field that I like to do. Because I work with ticks at work, so
Interesting. So
Right.
they're just full of ticks.
Like,
well, they have a lot of different species and stuff. So.
Cool.
oh, so you're in naturals.
She's a biology major.
Yeah, that clarifies some things. Why she likes ticks. Well, love, where would you like to
Just like-
study?
Got one on that.
No.
That's hard. That is so hard. Gosh, if I really had to pick where I would want to go study, it would have to be my number one place where I want to live, which is
Cool.
Um,
Why?
it is. First of all, you got the world's tallest building there. Then, secondly, it is probably one of the richest little island right there of itself. I mean,
It's pretty nice.
the structures, the architect, the designs that they have over there is
The one with the balcony pool.
yes.
Oh my gosh,
It's
crazy.
just. I'm sorry, I can't really say this word on the air, but it kind of boo on everything else in the world.
I don't know all
Yeah.
that, but yeah, it is really nice.
Yeah, being that my major is hotel and restaurant management, they have some beautiful, breathtaking hotels. And I'm just, man, I want to learn what your power structure is, how y'all get, tourists to come in, how much y'all charge per room.
I just want to go to Spain. I just want to go to Spain. I would
Yeah,
want to
you fit
study.
right in.
Exactly. I feel like, forget you, okay? But yeah, I've always wanted to study abroad in Spain, just to learn more about their culture and different different ways of living. So
Okay. Cool.
I just want to go.
I Germany. I really like Germany and like just everything there.
I know.
New Zealand is beautiful, and I'd really like to see what the culture is like there, outside of just the scenery. Plus, it's in the Pacific Ocean, which is just amazing to me. And then,
So what the fishes?
yeah, and then Brazil.
Oh yeah.
I know what
Because-
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with y'all.
I know why you want to
Because
go
you're
to Brazil.
You're ratchet.
Nah.
But,
definitely not.
The culture down there seems really interesting to me, and I've always wanted to learn Portuguese.
Oh, the culture.
Yes.
The culture of somebody's.
Yes, the culture of somebody's.
As long as you know. But anyway, we're gonna.
They are a beautiful people.
And then I guess the next question would be, as a study abroad student, how could you be actively engaged? So outside of just going to a different country, what can you do while you're there to kind of give back to that country and to kind of bring perspective to the U.S. when you come back?
I feel like it's kind of like a trade-off. You tell me a little bit about your culture, I tell you a little bit about mine. Because just as we are curious about their culture, they're curious about ours. So I mean, if you just y'all finna quit messing with me. Anyways, if y'all just had that little barter system thing going on, you really don't have any issues or problems to worry about. So basically how I see it is, maybe it might be a specific dance, like say they want to learn the cat daddy or the Dougie, and they have a traditional dance,
We want
like
to learn the
The
cat
cat
daddy
daddy and the Dougie.
and the day.
They want to learn it.
You know, that's
or
very
maybe
true.
they
Like,
want to learn how to do the bankhead bounce.
You know.
Maybe I'm going to
Take it
yeah,
back.
no, it's okay. I feel you.
Maybe
I feel you.
or maybe they want to learn how to twerk.
Twerking.
Twerking, right?
Yeah. My love will be the twerk ambassador
Hey, well,
to
I
Dubai.
do got another person on my backside. I'm just
Indeed, you do. Quita B,
Quita B
what
joining in. She raised her hand.
would you do, Quita B, to be actively engaged other than twerking?
Okay, see, I think basically get around like in the culture, like see what they do in the community. Because I think a lot of times when people study abroad, I think they offer you a chance to. I know one of my friends, they offered them a chance to actually stay with a family there. Like, if not go in somebody's house, but get to know the families there, because I think talking to them and seeing what they go through on a daily basis will help you to maybe, see what they do in that place. And then you could take your own way. Maybe they have something where somebody might do something with the youth, and, if they have a beach or something, they might all get the kids who can't get there and take them, something like that.
Okay. That's that. Okay.
Ooh, you stealer.
How do you still when you didn't say
Thief?
I like that. That was good that time. Wow. Okay. Egypt is a very nice place. I mean, that's kind of ancient Kemet is where
Okay. Cool. Sunshine.
Feeling like to remember the time we first met, girl.
I love how we just burst into
I mean,
songs
some songs you just.
simultaneously.
I mean, I would. What would I do? I would make it a learning experience for both sides. Using what I'm getting my master's in, there are a few organizations in the United States that are also over there in Spain or have like locations in Spain. And so looking at the different aspects of the organization, like how productive are we here compared to there, and sharing each other's ideas to make sure that the organization as a whole are living up to their goals and what they want to achieve as an organization.
I see you.
Miss Brian.
Hey, don't hate.
I can't. So we're gonna go on a quick break and then we'll come back and do some more questions from the civics portion of the citizenship exam. This is 91.9 The Buzz.
Yeah! Twerk!
If it's two other managers, why I keep getting called? Please somebody
Twerk.
tell me that.
Where
Twerk!
It's two
Twerk.
other managers there, but I keep getting called.
Twerk!
Twerk. Lord, thanks.
Sat up on
Your
his
mic is still on.
clothes, end up on his
Yeah,
bed.
you turn mic down.
I'm
Come hit
done.
it from the front, back,
And she can't
side,
even hear me. Right
side.
I'm gonna tell the shit. You ain't fucking-
Yes, he did. I've been talking to him for the last week, and I was like, "Were you subleasing?" And he was like, "Yes," because she gave me his name
I
and
got
the
it
email
all.
and everything.
But like,
So he was
she didn't give me
just
no
acting
time.
slow.
I was like,
Okay.
your mic was still on.
Yeah!
Well,
And I was just like, no, make it
well, the
stop.
thing was, she